what's up, guys? We are back again with a really strong Royal Giant deck and completely crush ladder. When you go for a Royal Giant and it gets raged up by a Lumberjack, you fireball away all of your opponent's defenses and stun them with Electro Spirit. There is no stopping it. Obviously, the Royal Giant can't break through absolutely everything, so sometimes you need to rely on the Furnace to get that value. This deck is really fun to play, and it can outplay almost any matchup when played well. So let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into improving the channel setup and editing, so thank you guys for making the channel even better. So jumping into this game, you guys already know Furnace and the back is the first play. If you don't drop your Furnace, what are you doing with your lives? Furnace is able to give you infinite value. Protect your Furnace with your own Baby Dragon. Also, the Baby Dragon is kind of shooting sideways. Doesn't it look like it's targeting the Furnace, but it's still shooting my Baby Dragon? What's going on with that targeting? The animation was so scuffed there. That was just really funny, but I love it. Oh my goodness. I've never really seen that. Sometimes, I guess, a card will be focusing one wall breaker on the other side and just like do a quick 180 and snipe the other card, the other wall breaker on the other side. And that's always pretty hilarious, but I think the spirit or the animation there should definitely have been targeting or facing the Baby Dragon. How does he shoot sideways there? Anyway, we'll go for Mega Man in the back. We'll just play a bit passive. Maybe he's going to force out some extra elixir in the right-hand side. Wow. When we're in this type of situation, we cycled our Mega Minion, I think it's a bit better for us to play defensive instead of Royal Gianting and all-in in the right-hand side. Let's say, hypothetically, this man has got a mini Pekka plus a Pekka. We could just lose the game. So I'm not going to roll with that. I want to defend. I want to get positive elixir trades. I want to get value. And I want to make this work. So we're going to bar barrel and pull back the Pekka. I think we can Electro Spirit here too. Maybe that was a bad play. Nah, it's fine. It's going to be able to shut it down without any damage. He's not going to have freeze, right? Okay. Sometimes they'll say that and then they freeze your tower. And you're like, oh, I shouldn't have said it. I cursed myself. But we're chilling. I'm going to go for another Mega Minion here. He's got two defensive cards that are really difficult for us to deal with. At least the Mega Minion locks onto the balloon, and we're not going to have to worry about that for a while. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely cursed myself again. But the Fireball, please, save my booty. Let's go. That Fireball was exceptionally clutch. So I'm going to go for a Royal Giant on the right-hand side because we are up a lot right now. I think that he is down a bit of elixir, and I don't...
Oh, hell no.
Why do you have Inferno Dragon, Pekka, and Goblin Cage? You, sir, are going to freeze my brain and make me an exceptionally sad panda. This is one of the hardest counters I played against in a long time, man. What's up with that? What's going on with your big brain? Why do you hate Balloon? Why do you hate Royal Giant and Golem so much? I just don't get it. So, I guess maybe he doesn't hate Balloon because he's running Balloon himself, right? I don't know. Alright, so we want a Baby Dragon here. We want a Royal Giant as quickly as possible. So he's not able to afford his best answer, right? Like, that's what we're hoping for right now. Give me that snack and a half, my dude. So, almost certainly he's going to be able to break through this pretty effectively, but maybe we can go for a high Furnace. He's going to Lightning, but he doesn't hit the Furnace. Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about. And then we Baby Dragon, finish that off. All I need to do is go for a Bar Barrel, stop the Inferno Dragon from melting my dreams and making them all memes. If he had Lightninged on the Inferno Dragon, I would have had to Fireball it. That would have annoyed me to no end, my guys. Alright, so we're in a Lumberjack. We're going to have that thing die real quick. And why is he pecking in the back? No way. This is a win. This is an absolute win. We're just going to do that. We're going to have the Royal Giant lock onto the tower. I just need a couple hits. One more, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You had Inferno Dragon, Pekka, and Goblin Cage, and you still had dominance asserted all over you. That's what I like to see. This deck, if it can beat that, it just doesn't have bad matchups. That's crazy. That should not happen. Apparently, Royal Giant Furnace can outplay any matchup. So jumping into this game, we're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to figure out what our opponent's got before we drop any massive amount of elixir. So, Electro Spirit, I choose you. Give me that damage. Seriously? You're going to go in for a Goblin Drill right out of the gate, and you're going to activate King Tower? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that decision. We Bar Barrel to finish that off. He's going to go in for a Firecracker that dies to the Baby Dragon, and now we have amazing counter push with the King Tower activated. So it doesn't matter if he activates King Tower, because you guys already know, right? We've got Royal Giant. It doesn't care about those King Tower activations. In fact, I can Fireball on top of the Electro. Yeah, it's gone. What Electro, I say. That's awesome. So I'm going to Mega Minion here. I think that we might want to go in for an Electro Spirit to just go and pull back the Valkyrie if possible. So we minimize the amount of damage that he gets. And with the King Tower activated, we can just Bar Barrel and finish off the Goblin Drill without taking too much damage. So the reason why I... Oh, wait, we don't activate King Tower. Or I thought we activated King Tower. I didn't activate King Tower with the Firecracker. He activated King Tower. My mind was completely and utterly flummoxed there. I was more scrambled than an egg, but we were still vibing. Wow. Have you guys ever done that before? You're like, oh, there's a Firecracker. I've obviously activated King Tower with that before. How could I not? And there it is. But so, we're chilling now. As you guys saw before, you just let the tower focus down the Goblin Drill. And then, before the Goblins spawn, you just minimize the amount of damage by bar barreling or logging to finish that off and the Goblins. And if you do the right timing, you just barely take any damage. It's really good for 2 elixir. I like doing that. I'm going to go in for Electro Spirit here just so the dragon doesn't do too much damage to me. And I can go in for a Royale Giant at the river and be really frisky, but I don't understand what the deck is. It might be a Golem deck. When I see double dragons with a Goblin Drill, I'm thinking it's going to be Golem. What? Are you? Okay. All right, man. Okay. You are a certified savage of the highest order. You just Goblin Drill mirrored into a baby dragon lumberjack and King Tower. That's what we like to see. You are crazy. You are insane. You are out of this world. What planet is this man living on? What is he eating? I want some of that. So we're going for an Electro Spirit, chain on to the Inferno Dragon, and maybe make sure that we take the tower. That's pretty good. I guess the only difficulty is when he double dragons into us, but I still think that we're going to be fine. I have to bar barrel here so the Inferno Dragon doesn't take onto the tower, and then we can Electro Dragon counter really easily with the Mega Minion. So Mega Minion is one of those cards that's super situational. It's extremely good when you're playing against Elixir Golem, or people that have dragons, because for 3 elixir you counter their 5 or 4 like a snack. But in some situations, if you're playing against a bait deck like, you know, Goblin Drill or Goblin Barrel, and you're like, ah, this Mega Minion, it's going to give us so much value. It does not at all. But great stuff for us. We're able to get enough value to walk away with a win. This deck is super annoying. Mirror Goblin Drill, mirror Firecracker. Who taught you to be this annoying, brother? GG, well played, and peace out. Hey, jumping into this one against Excalibur. What's up, my dude? We're going to sauce out a good luck and figure out what your deck is first. If I Electro Spirit, sometimes they'll try to activate King Tower. And if they do that, it's like, wait, I just wasted so much elixir. Oh my goodness. Bruh. He didn't even activate King Tower. That's awesome. That's epic. So he drops something in the back. We should be able to bar barrel to finish that off with the Fire Spirit. I wonder if it gets damage on top of my furnace. Please don't touch my Sacred Shrine. Please don't do it. Oh, 1 touch. 2 licks of the Lollipop. Why? Dude, that's just uncalled for. That is rude on the next level. So fortunately for us, we can Fireball the Mother Witch every single time. So I'm just going to go and do that right out of the gate. Right out of the jump. And the Mega Minion will be able to shut down the rest of the Goblin Cage Brawlers. So we could hypothetically go for a Lumberjack here and play real aggressive. He's going to be down a bit, and the Mega Minion is going to be tanky for the Lumberjack. I wonder if he Tornadoes as the King Tower. It should lock onto the Electro Giant.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
You done messed up, Aaron. You done messed up. I love that. That is really funny. So he's down a lot now, and I expect him to all in with a lightning. So I'm just going to high baby dragon here. Hello. Oh, wait. What are you? Seriously? That's really feisty. He just lightning straight up without anything else being there. My man's out here just wilding. So I think that we can go in for a Royale Giant as quickly as we can, and then go for an Electro Spirit. We need to make this counter push be worth it for us. So we want the Mega Minion to stay alive a little bit longer. If possible, that's a vibe. We want to go for an Electro Spirit to chain on to some stuff. If we trade towers, it's still okay. And I think that's the avenue that we're going to go for here. I think that it's going to be difficult for us to defend this. So I'm just going to sack the tower and go for a Furnace on the other side. Whenever you're playing this type of Royale Giant deck, if you tower trade, I think it's just a better decision overall. So I'm going to go for a Lumberjack, make sure he's not able to 3-crown me or get any ideas of that. Fire Spirits are giving us value in another lane. You got to make decisive decisions to just sack towers in some situations, and that's the vibe that we're looking at right now. Look at the Fire Spirits too. So the good thing is he's not going to end up having the Fish Boy in cycle. He is going to try to all-in me and 3-crown me. So that is the difficult decision that we have to make. How are we going to defend against this madman that doesn't even care about his towers? Why are you lightning that too, and how is that going to work? Okay, so we don't have Lumberjack in cycle, so that is the problem, I guess. As long as we take the left-hand tower, I think I can run away with this victory. So we've got the Lumberjack raging up everything. The Fire Spirits are getting massive value. It's actually just a win condition straight up, guys. Not even going to lie, it is a win condition. We're going to Fireball that all back, reset it, going for a Mega Minion. This Electro Spirit needs to chain on, and it needs to do big boy damage right now. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We are actually winning this game right now, I think. So all I need to do is get a little bit of damage here. I'm going to go in for a Lumberjack. He's going to eat it? No, he's not. Okay, I'm just going to Fireball then. You just dropped your Goblin Cage. You have no way of stopping this. This is why I just don't understand people. Sometimes they're like, yes, let's defend the 60 HP tower and just let the 1000 HP tower fall fast. GG, well played, and peace out, buddy. It was a pleasure taking your trophies, especially against a dirty Electro Giant player.
Hey, that's mine!
So we got a game against SwagDollo. What is he going to do? Is he just going to rush through with the immense amount of elixir that he's got saved up? Is he just got all of the elixir in the bank? I got to wait and see what this man's going to be packing for us today. So first things first, we're just going to go for a Baby Dragon in the back. We're going to figure out exactly what this deck is that we're facing before we dedicate our Royal Giant or massive amount of elixir. Generally, what I like to do is go in for Fisherman counters if he's going to drop that in the middle with like a Lumberjack or a Electro Spirit, if it's going to be a Royal Giant versus Royal Giant matchup. That will be one of the more difficult ones, though. But it's not going to be that. I thought for sure it would be RG when we saw Baby Dragon. I thought he was going to be one of us. I thought he would be one of us. But no, he's going to end up having Graveyard. Unfortunate stuff because that's a lot of damage with the Baby Dragon locking onto our tower. Not the best vibe. But, you know, we can always bounce back with Royal Giant. If we take a tower, we're in a much better spot than him in a 1-1 situation. So I could just go all in if he goes all in and trade towers. And that's always a good decision. So I'm going to go Bar Barrel here, see what he's going to do. Fire Spirits are going to give us a lot of value. We like to see that. I'm going to Baby Dragon on his Mega Minion.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
And I am pensive. Do we want to go in for a Furnace, or do we want to play more passive? With that out of cycle, I think we can go in for a Royal Giant, Baby Dragon, and Lumberjack on the left-hand side, and just go for an Electro Spirit to chain on to the Goblin Cage Brawler. So, yeah, the difficulty arises from this man having Goblin Cage, and then also having the audacity to run a Tornado too. So, might be quite problematic for me, but I still think we might be able to pull it out in the end. Especially with the Mega Minion getting raged up on the Baby Dragon. That's a vibe and a half. So, how are we going to make this work? Obviously, this is going to be an uphill battle. It is not going to be easy. I got to start working my magic in the right-hand side so that we can force out some elixir there.
Look at
and
this
we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's going to go and chain onto the tower. Let's go, baby. Unless he drops something, which he might. We'll have to wait and see. We want to make sure that that is going to be out of cycle every single time. If he doesn't end up having the Goblin Cage tanking for the Royal Giant, it's a vibe and a half. So we're going to do this. We're going to stop that from crossing the river. We should be able to go in for an Electro Spirit and a Bar Barrel, and then just go in for a Mega Minion to clean that all up. So this is a great defense on our end. I don't think we could have played that any better. We've got Baby Dragons counter pushing. We've got a lot of stuff coming down on the right-hand side. Heck, we're going to double Furnace up in here because he's going to Fireball, and now he has nothing for the double Furnace. You'll love to see it, baby. This is how this deck works. You play defensive. You use the Electro Spirit on top of the Graveyard Skeletons, and then you're like, yo, where is that Goblin Cage Brawler? Where it at? What'd it do? So it's going to be really fun because now we can Mega Minion, get counter push in the lane that we want, force out a whole bunch of elixir that he doesn't want to be dropping here. And heck, I could be the one that starts fireballing him. I don't know. Do I want to start fireballing, or do we just want to keep balling with the Furnaces? That's always another really fun play. Keep spamming Furnaces like a madman. We're going to Lumberjack at the river because we want to be able to kill that Goblin Cage as quickly as possible to get more Fire Spirit value. It seems weird to just sacrifice a Lumberjack like that, but in some situations, when you rage up your big Lumberjack and Royal Giant spam, you can make magic happen. I'd love to see another Mega Minion here so I can Fireball it and justify doing so, but it doesn't seem like the play. We do get damage, so we are up a bit. And now I can Baby Dragon on his Baby D. I would have loved to see a Graveyard there, but no such luck for us. We are still getting a huge snowball rolling down the hill of value. He is consistently getting overwhelmed. That's what we like to see. I want to Fireball on all this junk. If I'm able to hit it, that's a vibe. We hit everything besides the Baby Dragon that was dropped last second. And that's okay. Hey, dude, come on. Let's go. That's exactly what we're looking for. You Mega Minion at the river when they drop an air card, and then you just Royal Giant. You're like, yo, you just overcommitted. Give me that value. Give me that snack. Give me that absolute win. So I'm going to go in for a Electro Spirit to chain onto everything. The Lumberjack's still alive. He's going to lose that like it's his job. And look at all the damage I'm about to get. We have so much crap coming at him that it's ridiculous for him to try to defend this. So we'll see if he decides to go for more spam. I'd love to see it right now. I would absolutely love to see another RG at the river here. Let's go. Lumberjack cleaning it up. Electro Spirit so then we can make sure that we minimize the amount of value that he gets. Yo, you just went in for a Tornado. How are you thinking that you can defend this? What's going on with your big brain? Another Royal Giant at the river. Cue DJ Khaled. Let's get this, baby. So I'm just going to Fireball, and we will walk away with an absolute dub because there's no way that that Baby Dragon's going to stay alive, right? Oh, it got moved up. That's so unlucky. Oh, that is actually a bit unlucky for us. Not going to lie, but we're just going to keep spamming cards at the river, and it doesn't matter. So, Bar Barrel, I choose you. Fireball comes through, and we walk away with one of the most fast and furious W's that you guys have ever seen. So if you guys are wondering why do we have Electric Spirit over Heal Spirit or something else, you need it against the Graveyard Skeletons. That's why it was so easy for us. This man was not able to drop a single successful Graveyard because the entire time he had to worry about defending his towers. Hey, we got a game against Xavier. What is going on, my dude? Well, I can tell you one thing. Your tower is not going to be in one piece after this. It is going to be absolutely torn to shreds. Damn! Wow, what a bold player. Running Goblin Barrel in a meta where Fire Spirits annihilate it. So I'm excited to see what this guy's going to do. If you want to go for a Goblin Gang like that, as long as you don't have Inferno Tower, you're going to take a ton of damage. Okay, so he's down for the tower. I was like, a lot of people running Tesla. Might as well test the waters and see what we can accomplish here. Unfortunately, no such luck. So in this type of match, if you want a Royal Giant in the back, and that's how you're going to be able to break through. You want to cycle one, break through the Inferno Tower, maybe Fireball, cycle another one at the river. That's generally what I've seen from really successful players. Also, don't Furnace in the back because it just gets rocketed. Don't be a potato, Jake. We live, we learn, we play better all day, every day. The Fire Spirit is going to give us some value. I think that's directly on the tower, so I'm just going to Bar Barrel here. The Fire Spirit also almost killed. But the only difficulty that is going to arise is the Furnace is probably supposed to be placed like directly on top of my King Tower. So then he's not able to snipe it with the Princess. Hey, Mega Minion sniping that tower. That's what we like to see, baby. Thank you. So we're in Electric Spirit here. We'll see what else this guy's going to do. I wonder if he tries to activate King Tower for no good reason because we've got Royal Giant. He did try to activate King Tower for no good reason. That's exactly what we like to see, my dude. Thank you, brother. So Fire Spirits from the Furnace on the left-hand side are always a vibe. I could Fireball on top of the Princess. That's directly on the tower again. He's not even mixing up the Goblin Barrel placements. This guy, he's trying to trick my brain by not tricking it. That's what he's trying to do. I see your strategy, the next level mind games. So, unfortunately, we're not going to do it. I wonder if the Mega is still going to snipe. Let's go, Mega! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is clean. That is pristine. All right, so we got to make this work. I think in this situation, if we go in for like a Baby Dragon in the back, it's not going to get rocketed, right? There's no way. You're not that insane, right? You're not that crazy. Also, double Fire Spirits, it feels like the old Fire Spirits now. We just had to cycle 2 Furnaces to make it happen. Where's the third one, though? Where's the third brother from another mother? So that's definitely off to the right-hand side. We're not going to mess that one up. We're always looking at the shadow of the Goblin Barrel, so then if you look at the shadow, you're able to decipher where it's going. We can Royal Giant left-hand lane. I'd rather go in for an Electric Spirit, though. If we go for that Electric Spirit and then go for a Baby Dragon, it's always a vibe. He's going to go for a Valk. That's not that big of a deal. We can go for a Furnace. Maybe we're able to make this work with another Lumberjack, just, you know, taking all the damage from those Goblins. All right, so the strategy here is to break through with the Royal Giant in the back when we're up enough Elixir. He has not allowed me to do that once. So we're just going to go for this. Have to hit him up with the Baby Dragon. And with the Mega Minion Baby Dragon, that could work out really well, but it's still a lot of damage that this man just got on me. He's down a lot of Elixir, though. He's going to rocket. Okay, I kind of like this. I kind of quite like this. We're going to go in for an Electric Spirit to reset the Inferno Tower. With the raged up, we can maybe go and kill the Inferno Tower. Yeah, we're going to go in for a Fireball. This Royal Giant's going to lock on a tower. Let's go, baby. That's so much value. That is ridiculous. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Fire Spirits on the other side are not giving us anything. He's going to drop this slightly off to the left-hand side. We're not messing that up once, because it is against my religion to make those misplays. Baby Dragon's going to lock onto the Princess, which is always a vibe. We can go in for a Mega Minion in the back. I need to start to slow roll a Royal Giant, but then I'd probably get rocketed twice, so that is a difficulty for sure. So I'm going to Lumberjack. I'm going to go for Royal Giant. We're going to sacrifice the Lumberjack first and foremost, and then we're going to Fireball on top of the Inferno Tower. I think that's really the only play that I can make this work with. Bar Barrel here. We're going to try to Fireball through. Maybe we can get an Electric Spirit up in this juncture. And that should be enough damage if we can just shut down the Goblins. Oh, Mega Minion, please! Oh my gosh, that was close. One more Goblin hit, and we would have maybe lost that game. That is crazy. I gotta say, this deck is incredibly clutch. Like, subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your day.